To me, the Venture Lab is the ideal and safest place to actually take on a dream that you are passionate about and make it a realistic business plan that generates profits.
The Venture Lab is a collaborative coaching model in which we have some dialogue about the processes and tools and how to use them. And then we have real expertise in the field of architecture and design. And so we're able to help the students land their projects in a way that makes them likely to be executed. And so we're interested both in process and in eventuality of real practice. And having those two things together and makes the Venture Lab powerful in that regard.
The Venture Lab for me is really an opportunity. It's an opportunity for us to put into practice everything that we've learned throughout the year. You know, all of these skills that we've been accumulating since day one. This is really our chance to sort of prove what we've learned and prove what we have.
Venture Lab for me is bridging the gap between the architectural design and a feasible business model.
It is very interesting because how you make work something that is holistic, right? So there's different stages. First, there's the idea, the start of the idea, which we work out. Then there's a series of steps in which we work out the validation of that idea. And then what we do is start to build what a design business plan is. There they have the support of a series of professionals that are experts in the area. They're supporting them. At the very end, they put all together, like in a project, into a complete design business plan.
The way the Venture Lab works is that in my course on entrepreneurship, very early in the program, we go through the process of where do ideas come from and how do you formulate an idea and frame problems in interesting ways. So I would consider that the planting of the seed of what evolves and develops later in each individual student's mind.
The Venture Lab is helping me in a way that it's opening different options for me, and because the makeup of this course is very diverse in terms of culture, so it's making me a bit more sensitive to the diversity in the different cultures, given that my Venture Lab is about expansion throughout the region.
Since I did the Venture Lab, I have a better understanding of what the market really wants, and then how can I help my company increase the profit. And then how can we be number one in the real estate market in Surabaya?
The spectrum of details that we learned within this Venture Lab to actually experiment ourselves dealing with our own initiative and leading it from beginning to end to know what kind of costs, financials, how to deal with competitors, how to analyze the market.